Hello again, vinyl community. I'm Robert Fithen, and today, just a really quick video. I just want to talk to you about the absolute worst pressing I've ever heard. And it is, I'll just get it right out of the way. It's from the band Poison, and it's their Flesh and Blood reissue that was just released about a month ago. Now, of course, a lot of people are going to be like, it's a Poison album. Obviously, it's going to sound bad. What did you expect? Let me tell you, that's hilarious, and you should definitely go on the road with that kind of humor. But seriously, I'm not a huge Poison fan anyway. I mean, I can appreciate their first couple albums from the 80s and kind of a 80s throwback kind of thing with a lot of that sleazy kind of fun rock. I've met Bret Michaels, worked with him a little bit, and he's a great guy. He's very cool, very laid back, great to be around. But I'm not a huge Poison fan, and definitely I'm not a fan of this album. But I just wanted to pass on, whether you're a fan of Poison or not, I think it's a bigger issue with these albums that are coming out now, these pressings, and they just sound awful. Now, you may remember the Black Crowes, the notorious first reissue of this. This sounds terrible. You definitely want to get the original, or you want to get a newer pressing of this. Watch out for the little gray sticker there, 180 gram vinyl. Same thing, I've talked about this one before, the Aerosmith Permanent Vacation. You know, again, just a big sticker on here that says 180 gram vinyl. This sounds pretty bad too. As a matter of fact, this is kind of a red flag when you just see 180 gram vinyl and nothing else on the sticker. It doesn't say anything like mastered from the original tapes or a Bernie Grundman cut or, you know, sounds fantastic or what. It just says, you know, this record's a little thicker. Then you know, it's pretty much a giveaway. If that's all they can say is it's 180 gram vinyl, it probably, you know, that's a red flag. Not always though. But the Poison Flesh and Blood, just wow, it does not sound good at all, and I am definitely not one of the only people that thinks so. I went on Discogs, and sure enough, it's just bad review after bad review after bad review. This is the new one that just came out this year on seagrass green vinyl. It looks great, and that's what the sticker says. It says it's for serious collectors only and super fans only, which to me, I guess means it's for people who want to keep it sealed and hang it on the wall, I guess. It's definitely not for people who want to actually take it out and listen to a record. It sounds like a transistor radio. It sounds almost like somebody just took a big pair of headphones, plugged them in, set them on a desk and walked away, and that's what you're hearing. I mean, it's really bad. Very tinny, not dynamic at all. It's very low. You have to turn it up, and of course, you turn up a record, you're going to hear all the little flaws in the record, which there are some of those as well, just to throw in some pops and clicks too. The first two songs, one is like the intro, and then the Valley of Lost Souls is the proper song. It's supposed to segue right into it. On this, there's a little bit of silence between the two, so it's not even mastered properly. And here's the thing. This isn't like something that they put out, messed up, and couldn't do anything about. This is the second release of this particular cut. The first one sounded the same. It sounded horrible. There's all kinds of horrible reviews on that. And that's, I think, a 2021 Black Friday Record Store Day release that was on Coke bottle clear vinyl. Same exact plates, same exact cut, same exact pressing. It sounded awful, all kinds of returns, all kinds of bad reviews, and they went ahead and did it again, which to me tells you what you need to know about, you know, the way that some of these labels and some of these, you know, these pressing plants care about quality. They don't. They're just going to put it out, even though it was horrible. They're going to go ahead and reissue it again. I think that's just awful. So definitely stay away from this reissue. I always, you know, if you're buying a record on a newer pressing and it's been out for a month or so, always check Discogs just to be sure. Takes 2 minutes. Make sure there's not a lot of bad reviews. I mean, one bad review about a pressing, you can't really trust that because you don't know what one singular person, what's going on. But if it's got like 10 reviews and they're all like, this is awful, this is terrible, awful, you probably want to stay away from that. Just a good thing to do to check it out before you go buying. But yeah, Poison, Flesh and Blood, not their best album, but you know, it deserved a little better than this. I mean, even if you're not a Poison fan, it's a bigger picture thing with these horrible pressings coming out, just shipping them out. They don't care. So do a little investigating, make sure that it's decent before you buy it if it's been out for a month or so. And let's stop giving our money to these, because if we keep buying them, then they're just going to keep doing them. And I didn't actually buy this. I heard this, you know, that somebody else had purchased. So I just want to say, you know, Thankfully, I didn't purchase this like I did the Black Crowes and the Aerosmith myself, and I'm trying to pass this along. I don't know how many people have bought this. It's currently only one person that's selling it on Discogs for 80 bucks. That takes some balls to sell something like this that you know has got all these bad reviews for $80. But obviously it's for serious collectors only. You hang it on the wall or whatever. It's more like I would think, are you serious? You can't be serious pressing with the way this sounds. So once again, just a quick video. I just thought that, I've heard bad pressings from the past, from the 80s, 70s, where they've been like the RCA Music Club, or it's just been a anomaly that it's a bad press. I know there's a lot of really kind of lackluster sounding Crosby, Stills and Nash first album, a lot of bad pressings, but nothing as horrible as this. This is just abysmal. This is just over the top, and it's got to stop. Come on, people. And you can't blame the record store. You can't blame the online seller. It's not their fault. They didn't. There's not. You don't go in a record store. There's not a pressing plant in the back making these records. They order them. They don't know what they're getting, and then they're stuck with them. It's even worse for the record store because word gets out, like this video, and then nobody wants to buy them. So it's like, it's terrible for record stores. It's terrible for online sellers. You get stuck with something like this, but just know Poison, Flesh and Blood, absolute. I've heard a lot of records, by the way, as you can probably tell. Worst pressing I have ever heard. Again, quick video. Thanks for watching. If you've got some horrible, absolutely abysmal, bottom of the barrel pressings that you'd like to pass on, give a little warning to other people, put those in the comments, and hopefully I'll talk to you again next time.